Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie from the blog Girl Gone Green, and today's video is all about Credo Beauty's hits and misses for April. Each month, if you're new here, I am getting a handful of products from Credo Beauty, a clean beauty superstore. It's like the Sephora of clean beauty, and I'm sharing my honest opinion when it comes to those products. So let's dive in. Okay, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that big red button, and then right next door, hit the bell notification so you'll be the first to know when I have a brand new video up. Also, if you haven't joined my Facebook group, head on over to Facebook, join Girl Gone Green Babes. There's over 2,600 of us in there, and we just talk all about natural living, natural beauty, all the things. And then if you haven't started following me on Instagram, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm at Girl Gone Green. I share just everything from my natural living lifestyle to my kiddos to beauty. You get the real. Okay, so each month, like I said, if you're not aware, I'm getting products from Credo Beauty. And then I give you guys my honest opinion on what I think about these products, a detailed review. So that way you can better shop and hopefully know which products will be good for your skin type, or for makeup or your hair or whatever it might be when it comes to clean beauty products. Okay, this month I'm gonna be detailing out 5 different products when it comes to clean beauty at Credo. Like I mentioned, if you haven't shopped Credo, you are missing out, plain and simple. This is the Sephora of clean beauty, the superstore. I love it because they have all the stellar brands when it comes to clean beauty. They're constantly getting new brands in, and you can really be informed and know what you're shopping and what you're getting for each product when it comes to sustainability, squeaky clean ingredients, fragrance transparency. They do a great job of really creating their own set of standards that can help you be able to shop with confidence that you're getting something that is truly clean and effective. Okay, so this month I'm detailing out Kjaer Weis, their Invisible Touch Liquid Foundation. I'm also talking all about Takasumi, their Overnight Dry Shampoo. I'm also giving you the details on Goop Glow, their 20% vitamin C plus hyaluronic acid serum, Santegrity's Self Tanner, and then Bloom Effects, their Tulip Dewdrops. So it's gonna get really good. Okay, let's first talk about the Kjaer Weis Invisible Touch Liquid Foundation. I had a lot of people actually ask me about this. I had not tried it, so I wanted to make sure and try it for you guys and give you a full review. So I will first say that I'm really impressed. I love that it comes in a glass package. If you guys are familiar with Kjaer Weis at all, they are very good about sustainable packaging and being very eco-conscious. It comes with like a rubber dropper, and then a glass applicator, and then obviously the glass packaging overall. It comes in 24 shades, which I think is great. It also is very, like overall the coverage is very light to medium. Obviously if you want more coverage, you can add more, but I wouldn't say it's a full coverage foundation per se. It's more of a like max medium foundation for sure. It has hyaluronic acid and mimosa flower, which are both meant to hydrate your skin and really kind of help diffuse those fine lines. And then it also has in it rosehip and pomegranate extract for just a little bit of antioxidant power mixed in. So I really like the texture and the feel overall. I will say one thing that I don't like about it is that it's just hard to get out of the bottle. Like that's the packaging, they need to work on it somehow. I don't know what, but like it's sometimes hard to actually get the product out of the bottle. Like sometimes it comes out fine and I'm able to get some product in the applicator. Other times I find that it's just harder to get it out, and it's a pretty tight squeeze in there. Like if you guys can see the bottle cap, it's a lot to like get it out. And I feel like sometimes air might get stuck in there. So that would be my only complaint, is like the actual application. Sometimes I would even take this applicator out and actually go like that onto my hand because I felt like the applicator was just hard to use. So that would be like my one complaint about the packaging. Even though it is pretty sustainable and eco-conscious, which I love, I do think it is a little bit harder to use overall, and just to make sure you get the product out. Overall, the price is like decent. I mean, for Kjaer Weis, if you guys are familiar with Kjaer Weis, they are pretty expensive. But for 1 ounce, you're getting this for $48. So I feel like it's about what you're going to be used to as far as what their products cost and like how much they cost. I really like the overall formula. I like how it sits on my skin. I felt like it's very long wearing, really good longevity overall from like putting on at 8 in the morning to 8 at night. My skin looked really good still. I felt like it didn't just seep into my fine lines as long as I wore a primer or a moisturizer. It's definitely not like a dewy foundation. It kind of dries more of a matte finish, but I do think that it does give like an overall dewy feel. Where my skin felt very light to the touch and a little bit dewy, but not where it's like a tinted moisturizer and it just feels so hydrating and so nourishing. Definitely has like a little bit more of a matte finish overall, but not like a true matte where you're just like not gonna have any shine. So I have it on right now so you guys can see kind of what it looks like overall. As you can tell, I'm like a little bit dewy still. I don't look like I just have this matte look to me. Which I like that because it's more of a see-through skin look, which I really, really love. So overall, I do really like it. I like the feel of it. It doesn't feel heavy. I do think it really does build super well. I have on my concealer from Beauty Counter, the the Skin Twin concealer, which I really love, just under my eyes. But other than that, it's just the Kjaer Weis foundation. You know, maybe with dry skin, make sure you're moisturizing beforehand and using a primer. If you have oilier skin, you might need to use a powder afterwards just to kind of get rid of a little bit of shine. Other than that, I think it's really good for any skin type, and it's just lightweight. It does feel like your skin, which I really like. I just think the whole applicator is maybe the one issue that I might have with the overall product. I am the color F136 Ethereal. If you guys are curious, I really think it's a true match overall. So that was the Invisible Touch Kjaer Weis Liquid Foundation. Okay, the next product is the Kaya Naturals, their Takasumi Detox Overnight Dry Shampoo. Super excited to try this. I feel like it is really hard to find a dry shampoo in clean beauty that I really, really love overall. I think if you've been in conventional beauty, you probably like a spray one. Those are just amazing. They give you volume. They really help to give you texture. But the problem is aerosols in clean beauty just don't really translate. That's not good for the environment. It's not good for your lungs and breathing that in. So what I found is a lot of companies have started to do this in clean beauty. They've started to do like a pump applicator, which I feel like is somewhat similar to an aerosol. Not quite the same, let's be honest, but it's pretty darn close as far as you can get, or as close as you're gonna get to like an aerosol maybe. But I really, really love this applicator overall. I love how it pumps out. It really does just do a better job to me, in my opinion, of like getting your hair all over when it pumps out versus a sprinkle in. I feel like a lot of times the ones that are, you know, the sprinkle in or the shakers just kind of end up getting like globs in certain places and are a little bit more messy. I feel like this one is just more targeted. You're able to get certain areas where you want to, and it doesn't look as cakey. So love the application overall. So the premise of this is basically to use it at night. So you put it in your hair at night all over, you leave it, you don't brush it or do anything. And then in the morning you wake up and you brush it out and style it. And it's really meant to, you know, soak up all that excess oil and give you some volume and texture overall. It comes in 2 tints, so either blonde or brunette, depending on your hair color. All the brunette gals are like, amen, yes, finally. I really love how it makes my hair feel. It does give it so much texture. It really does soak up all that excess oil. I can get several more wears out of my hair after using this. The one thing that I don't love is that it does have a pretty strong fragrance at first, in my opinion. It's not synthetic fragrance. It's actually just orange oil from what I could tell. But it's still kind of strong for me, and I'm a little bit more sensitive to fragrance. So if you're not, you probably wouldn't notice, but it definitely does have like a little bit of a fragrance at first. Although I found it fades really, really quickly. So I'll put this on my hair. It might be a little strong at first, but it's pretty much gone within like 10 minutes. You don't notice it as much. So I didn't love wearing it at night, actually. I found it worked great for me if I just did it during the day. So if maybe in the morning I wanted to refresh my style, I would just put it on and then refresh my style, and it worked great. If you read the directions, they actually tell you to wait like 4 hours. I did that and it worked great, but I thought it worked just as well if I just didn't wait too and just used it right away. So it's up to you. You can do it at night or use it in the morning, find what works best for you. But I found if I used it right away, it worked just as well. So it gives me texture, volume. I have thin, fine hair, so it definitely gets oily really quickly and really easily. So this really did help to give me like a little bit more texture and volume without the grease. So the main ingredient is charcoal in it, so that's really helping to like soak up all that excess oil and really give you more of that like clean feeling overall. So after applying it, what I would do is just use a teasing brush or any brush that you have and just kind of work it in so that way you can't see the product. But overall, super impressed. I will definitely be reusing this a lot and repurchasing. Okay, the next product is the Goop Glow 20% vitamin C plus hyaluronic acid glow serum. I wanted to show you the actual container because it's actually something that you make. So you take the hyaluronic serum, which I kept for you guys to see, and then you have the bottle over here of the vitamin C, and you mix this together. So it's like the most potent active vitamin C you can get because you're mixing it as you get it. It lasts for 3 months. That's what their recommendation is because this actually will last you for 3 months total. They said you can use it after, but it might not be as active as, up to 3 months. So you mix this with the vitamin C powder and then you shake it while this is on, and then you put on the little applicator so you can get the product out. So I kind of wanted to show you guys how that works. It has the L-ascorbic acid, which has been known to be the most potent form of vitamin C for your skin as far as brightening, helping to fade hyperpigmentation, even your skin tone overall, and really help protect your skin from the environment. Besides vitamin C, it also has the Australian antioxidant kakadu plum, and then it also has hyaluronic acid serum. So it has 3 different forms of hyaluronic acid in it, which really help to penetrate your skin even more. What I really loved about this is they actually did some third-party testing on it and really showed that out of 23 participants, like there was really high markers, like 82%, 90%, where they saw firmness, they saw more brighter skin overall, more overall hydration. So definitely overall, this has like been kind of studied somewhat, and I really appreciate that because a lot of times you're like, okay, vitamin C, is it going to work? Is it not? I mean, if a majority of people are saying that it's working, it's probably going to work. So what I do is I will use this after I cleanse my skin. I use a hydrosol or mist, and then I will put on this vitamin C hyaluronic serum. What I really like about it is that it feels very nourishing on the skin. Despite, having vitamin C, sometimes vitamin C can be irritating. I think the combination of the hyaluronic acid serum with the kakadu plum oil really helps to kind of slow the vitamin C into your skin and not like shock it, and really help to soothe it at the same time. So I don't find it irritating at all to my skin. Maybe if you have sensitive skin, it could be, but for me, it's been great. And I really noticed a huge difference using this. So I think a lot of times people, they'll buy like vitamin C serums and they aren't, the vitamin C powder. They're like already mixed together. And the one thing that I don't love about that is it's just not going to be as active or as potent. And they've probably been sitting on the shelves for a while, which basically means they've been deactivating as well, or maybe they've come into contact with some sort of light, which light exposure can also degrade vitamin C very quickly too. So I really love this just because it's very potent the minute that you get it. And you're going to be getting the most like active form of vitamin C. So it really has a lot greater chance of working and really getting in there and doing all the things you want it to do for your skin, whether it's firmness, brightness, helping with discoloration, all those things. For me personally, what I noticed overall was a more brightness and evenness in my skin, definitely right away, like after the first couple uses. They say to use this for 8 weeks. I've only been using it for 4, so I can't speak to it overall, but I will say that I've noticed those things right off the bat, and I definitely feel like the more I use it, the more I'm going to see a greater improvement. So highly impressed with this. one of my very, very, very favorite vitamin C serums that I found in Clean Beauty. I can't wait to continue using it and showing you guys the results that I see. But yeah, super impressed. And like I said, it did not like get me sensitive. I wasn't feeling like my skin was irritated in any way. So highly recommend if you've been looking for a vitamin C serum that really works. It's going to be active when you get it. This is it for sure. I had heard so many things about this for so long. I was just pumped to finally try it. And I really do feel like it lived up to the hype of what I thought, which I was like so jazzed about. So definitely check it out. The Goop Glow 20% vitamin C plus hyaluronic acid serum. Okay, the next product is Sentegrity's Self Tanner. I was jazzed to try this too. I've heard a lot of good things about it. If you guys haven't tried Sentegrity's 5-in-1 tinted moisturizing lotion, definitely try it. It is the best, hands down, tinted moisturizer BB cream in Clean Beauty that I've tried. It's just, it works so well. So I'm trying their Self Tanner, or I tried it, and really, really loved it. Love it. It has like a coconut scent to it, so I don't feel like it smells like your typical Self Tanner smell. You guys know what I'm talking about, that we don't love. Scent really fades super quickly too overall. It's powered by sugar beets for like the active ingredient that helps to turn your skin a little darker. Really nourishing, really hydrating overall. I felt like the lotion I was putting on my skin. What I did to apply it is I made sure and exfoliated really, really well all the dry and rough areas of my skin, whether it was my knees or the back of my elbows, anywhere that's a little bit more patchy or dry. I made sure and exfoliated really well. And then I applied this after I got out of the shower. I waited just like 5 minutes for it to dry. It was pretty quick. And then I put on my clothes. And then the next day, I woke up to a glow. That's usually how I apply my Self Tanner, is I'll do it at night, and then in the morning, I just wake up tanner. I know a lot of people will do it in the morning, whatever works for you. Just make sure and always wash your hands with soap afterwards, so you're not left with like Oompa Loompa hands or whatever, you know, everywhere. So yeah, love the color. It's definitely like a true bronze brown color, so it doesn't look orange at all. I used this even when I went on my recent trip with my hubs to Arizona, and it just made everything look better, right? Everything looks better tan. So definitely recommend. I felt too that it was very buildable, so I applied one coat, and then the next day I would apply another coat for an even darker hue overall, and it really just looked super pretty, super natural looking. And it was easy to work with too. I didn't feel like it was super splotchy or it wouldn't run or anything. So overall, super impressed. I use this on my face too and really loved it. Have it on right now. I don't really have it on my neck though as much. I tried to blend this more with my bronzer, but yeah, I really like it. I love the color. It's super pretty. Totally will repurchase this again. Okay, last but not least is this Bloom Effects Tulip Dewdrops. I have had this product for actually several months, and I've meant to share a review. I got it from Credo Beauty, and I haven't. And I thought to myself, why have I not? It's so good. I finally included it somewhere on the blog recently. Oh, it was my Mother's Day gift guide, because I thought people need this in their life. It's that good. But this product is really unlike any product I've ever used. I felt like I've wanted a product like this before, but they hadn't come out with it until I tried the dewdrops. So what it is, it's a serum that you apply. Basically, it can be used as a primer or just at the start of the day if you're just not wearing any makeup and you just want more of a dewy, hydrated feel overall to your skin. But it can be used as a primer. I actually think it works really great before your foundation too. To kind of diffuse those fine lines, help fill everything in, give your skin just like a dewy, hydrated feel. So it has 28 Dutch plants in it that really help to just nourish your skin, hydrate it. Overall, it feels so moist and dewy. I know, like dewy, I feel like I'm going to say this word dewy 100 times in my review of this, but it's just the best word to describe it. It does give you that dewy, like soft to the touch skin that just feels so nourished and so hydrated. And it stays too. I think a lot of times you put on serums and you're like, okay, yeah, it like hydrated for maybe a couple minutes and then it's gone. This really is long lasting hydration that just like seeps in instantly, but yet leaves the top layer of your skin feeling dewy to the touch and like it's really hydrated and moisturized. I was also so excited when I looked into the ingredient deck after I liked it so much, because not only does it have vitamin C, D, and E, it also has niacinamide, which you guys know I love, love, love in skincare products. It's so soothing, really nourishing the skin, and it's vitamin B3 basically is what it is. So it also has niacinamide, and then it also has squalene, another absolute hands down favorite skincare ingredient that just moisturizes your skin so well and really stays for a long period of time. Or why I think it works so well for a primer is that it has light reflecting properties in it. So it really helps to kind of give your skin that lit from within glow. So great for before your foundation, but also if you're not wearing foundation, it just kind of gives you an overall glow just as your moisturizer or right before your moisturizer. So love those light reflecting properties. It just comes in a little dropper bottle, so you just basically put it on your skin and rub it in, and it just soaks in instantly and feels so luxurious. I'm obsessed. You will be too. It feels so good, especially great for spring and summer when your skin sometimes needs a little extra moisture if it's been out in the sun, or just want like that soft, dewy, natural look overall. This will definitely give that. Okay, I hope this review was super helpful when thinking about trying products from Credo Beauty. Again, if you haven't shopped there, make sure and hop on it. They have just the best of the best when it comes to clean beauty. Right now too, they have a gift with purchase where if you spend $150 or more, you get a $165 bundle, basically in honor of mothers and women in general. It's such a stellar deal. This is it. I wanted to show you guys, but you get all of these goodies and you get it for free if you spend $150 or more. So definitely hop on it. Like I said, Credo Beauty is the clean Sephora, and it really has all the products you need or would want when it comes to clean beauty. So definitely shop there. I'll leave links for all the products below. If you guys like this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you liked. Maybe you tried a product, or if you have a product you want me to review, let me know. I'll make sure and review it in my next Credo Beauty hits and misses. So hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next week.